investigating two of its own in a shocking Soho crypto kidnapping and torture case.
That's right. The two detectives, including one of Mayor Eric Adams' security detail, now under investigation. Good day's Haley Fixler joins us this morning with some new information. Haley, good morning.
Good morning, Dan, Rosanna. Yeah, we know that two NYPD detectives allegedly worked security at the townhouse where the Italian victim was kept hostage. They are now on modified duty, so that means they've been stripped of their guns and their badges. This is what Mayor Eric Adams tells us.
This is being investigated, and we'll find out exactly what happened. I have security personnel, and we don't know what they do in their private lives. It has nothing to do with their professional capacity to make sure that I'm safe while I move around the city.
Now, cops are allowed to work side jobs when they're off duty, but there is a strict vetting process to ensure that there is no conflict of interest. Right now, there is nothing to suggest that the two detectives were involved in criminal activity. However, sources tell us one of the detectives picked up the alleged victim at the airport and then brought him to the Soho townhouse. Meanwhile, two crypto investors, John Waltz and William Duplessis, they are now charged with kidnapping, assault, unlawful imprisonment, and criminal possession of a firearm. Officials say they held the alleged victim for weeks. The victim told investigators the two men used a saw to cut his leg. They hung him over a ledge and threatened to kill him if he did not give up his Bitcoin password. Officials say the victim was able to escape. Now, in court, prosecutors describe what detectives found when they went inside of the home. They said they found a lot, including a saw, crack cocaine, a gun and ammo, and pictures of the alleged victim with a firearm pointed at his head. Officials also noted they found blood inside of the townhome. Now, this is just the start of what experts say could be a lengthy investigation.
It's really disturbing, and I think, no, this wasn't like these defendants were part of a long-term investigation, right? This man escaped custody and ran up to an NYPD officer while barefoot on the streets of Soho. So this is, everyone is caught by surprise by this turn of events. And I'm sure there's a much larger story here. I'm sure that these two individuals who've been charged, a very hard look is going to be taken at them, their finances, and every aspect of their life.
All right, so here's what's happening right now. Officials are working to figure out if the two NYPD officers followed proper protocol and if they got the necessary permission they needed to work security at the townhouse. Now, during their first court appearance, both Waltz and Duplessis pleaded not guilty. They were denied bail.